Benvenuto! Welcome to Cherry Hill Home Cooking. My name is Mark. Well, today is September 14th, 2024, and that means that Halloween is just around the corner. So we're starting to plan our Halloween party. And I thought this year I would just do dips and things on sticks or cocktails. This is a recipe that I've seen, whether it be on shorts or longer videos, and I thought, that looks really good. So I thought we'd make it tonight. It's called Pepperoni Pizza Dip. I thought we'd make it and give it a test drive and see if it makes the cut for our Halloween party. And of course, you're all invited. Anyway, so this is really quick, okay? The first thing we need is a 9-inch or 9.5-inch pie plate. I've buttered it a little bit. I don't think I saw a single recipe that said butter the dish, but I'm going to butter it just in case. So I did butter it. All right, we need 1 8-ounce block of room temperature cream cheese. We're going to need some sour cream. We need some spices, of course, to make everything taste delicious. We're going to use some garlic, basil, so dried basil, and dried oregano. We need some cheeses, of course, because what's pizza without cheese? So we need some mozzarella cheese, and we need some Parmesan cheese. And then for the sauce, I'm going to use my always go-to whenever I make stuff like this, because Wade likes this, the Prego pizza sauce. So we need a cup of that. And for dips, I'm not quite sure. I haven't decided what I'm going to use to dip it in, but I got some olive oil little crackers, and a couple of the recipes said to do a pizza crust. This is just one of the small what's the name of that? Boboli? Already made pizza crusts. Anyway, I've crisped them up a little bit in the oven. Okay. Now, I'm just going to use one because it's just Wade and I tonight. If I was doing this for the party, I'd do one of the bigger ones. All right. So this is really quick and easy. I'm going to just put this stuff aside. I've got my oven set at 350. All right. So all we got to do, so we got our softened cream cheese here, guys. All right. And let's get our sour cream. One of the recipes I saw said that you could also substitute this with mayonnaise. And of course, the measurements will be in the recipe. But just kind of give that a stir together. And then you can put all your seasonings in. And I'm going to put my Parmesan in there too. I can't remember if that was specifically in the recipe, but I think it would be. It'll get nice and incorporated if we put it in our sauce there, or cheese sauce. So give it a good mix. I don't know if I said, but I've got the oven set at 350. All right, we can put this aside. We'll take our pie plate and this kind of reminds me a little bit of one of our favorites, which was a Trisha Yearwood, I believe, recipe for, I think she calls it Georgetown dip, but I could be wrong. Anyway, it's absolutely delicious. It's one of Wade's favorites too. So spread it out. So as I mentioned, guys, it's September 14th. And Wade, some of you might know that we just had our pool, that this house, when we bought 5 years ago, had an in-ground pool that hadn't been open for a long time. And we just had it opened up. And of course, had to be late in the summer because you got to schedule those projects a year in advance. But anyway, so we were determined to go in it today. So yes, it was September 14th. And what was the temperature? 67, just about 60. I think it was 67. Wade says 66.5, but we went in. And it was chilly, but we stayed in quite a while. Had a good time. All right, so we got all of our cheese in there. We got our tomato sauce, or our pizza sauce. That's our next layer. I did see some of these recipes also where it uses ricotta cheese instead of cream cheese. And I thought, that would be good too, but I decided to try it with the cream cheese. Nothing difficult about that. All right, then we got our cheese. Excuse me, I just burped. Now, as far as toppings, I mean, you could, at this point, you could stop here and just have it as a cheese pizza dip. But other than that, I guess it's kind of like you could put anything your heart desires on here. Veggies, if you're going to do veggies, I might saute them first so that they're soft, because this does not cook for a long time. Anyway, anything you want. We're going to put pepperoni. And you can have as much or as little pepperoni as you want, because it's your pizza, pepperoni pizza dip. Oop, that one's broken. I gotta eat it. So I think we'll do a little series over the next couple videos of different dips I've wanted to try. I'm also going to do, there's actually Wade he'll put it in the description, but we've done one video that had 3 different types of dips that I make a lot, and also crabbies or crab puffs, which I'm gonna make for our Halloween party as well. All right, look at that. We might as well use up the ones I got in here, unless I have to eat. I love pepperoni, but this pepperoni is a bit spicy. Sometimes it gives me gas or burping. All right, guys, that's all there is to it. All right, we're going to put this in our preheated 350 degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes. And that's going to, of course, you want your cheese to be bubbling inside the pan and everything. So, okay, set a timer for 30 minutes.
Sure, 30 minutes. And we're starting now.
I'm going to give it a quick look at 25 minutes. But anyway, all right, guys, we'll see you in about 30 minutes. All right, guys, I gave it a quick look at 25 minutes. I wanted it a little bit more bubbly, so I've let it go for another 5-6 minutes. Looks good to me. Ooh. Almost looks like a pizza, all bubbling on the sides. Let me put it down here. And there we go. So now, you could probably eat that right away, although it's going to be a little hot. So, of course, by the time your guests are not going to be eating it right hot from the oven. So, well, I think I'll let it cool down for about 5-10 minutes, get a little bit firmer, and we'll give it a taste. It smells delicious. I can't wait. All right, well, I ended up letting this cool down for about 20 minutes. But anyway, however hot you want it is the way how long you need to let it cool down. All right, so what do you think? You want to try one of those first?
Yeah, sure.
Yep. You can have that one.
Thank you.
And Wade has already asked how it's going to work with all the pepperoni. Pepperoni is not one of his favorite things, but
I don't mind it.
you can push it aside. So
Yeah.
just dig in. That's delicious. Of course, we can double dip because it's just the two of us. But
Wow, that is good.
that is tasty.
Really good. Yep.
It tastes just like pizza.
It does. Wow, that's good. I can eat the whole thing myself.
You will. So, all right, let's try it with the somewhat firmer cracker. These are good. These are really crunchy. Now, I know it's been around a long time. I don't know if we've ever had it at anyone else's house parties or anything? I don't think so.
No, not that I know
I
of.
don't know why it's taking me so long to make this. This is delicious.
Wow, that's good.
So what do you think? Add it to our party list?
Yep. Although I think it would jump up the pepperoni a little bit. So
We'll make note of that, guys.
yeah.
I mean, you can cut them in half or
Of course, you want to take a whole pepperoni, but when you
well,
dip something.
yeah, but there's a lot more pepperoni. There's a lot more dip in ratio to the pepperoni.
Yeah.
Now, actually, wouldn't it be a bad idea to shred up the pepperoni or buy shredded pepperoni or cut those up and put it on inside the cheese? Anyway,
Right.
this is how we're going to present the recipe. It's delicious.
Absolutely.
All right, that's all I got to say. Oh, actually, I hope you try this. If you do, let us know. Or if you have any twist on your own recipe that you make that's similar to this, let us know.
Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Check out cherryhillhomecooking.com and we'll see you on the next video.
Ciao.
Bye.
It is tasty.
That is good.
Yeah.
Yep.